Scooping.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one for Maddie is that really big deep. That's it. So I've got Maddie here, another ninja.
Hey.
Another vegan ninja fighting the good cause.
Yeah, g'day.
Anyway, so this is what is the full ninja. So it's like a footy rub, might call it, or 1 hour of treatment for maintenance. But so it's not as intense as a treatment on just one specific area for an hour. So we're going to get through the whole back side of the body in an hour. So this is what you could potentially come in and get if you just want a treatment.
Just a bit of maintenance.
Yeah, let's go. So start on the left hand side, confident, sinking in. So sinking in, we're not going to slap, we're going to sink in, and then the pisiform traces along that border of the spine, like that. Yeah, I can just feel where there's a bit of tightness, and I can push in a bit, wiggle it a bit, jostle it. Get any little movements to go back into the right spots if they need to, things like that. Not forcing though, and just sort of this first stroke is really kind of getting to know the person and introducing myself and kind of getting a bit of an idea of any tight spots on the first run through. And then we can go through inside the scapula. So pisiform there, and push up into that tendon, and then just wait, and then we can go through like that. So we can hit these spots that need to be hit right from the start, and you're starting to melt them and work them. But you've just identified a real key spot, and we're just at the start. So a lot of times these spots inside the shoulder blade are responsible for headaches and
Yeah, I feel my head.
dysfunctions right through this shoulder girdle. So we just pin them. So to see how this stroke isn't moving very fast, and that's because the tissues are depicting that. They're deciding how fast we go through. It's like
Turn my head.
it's going into your head.
Try like move around.
Yeah, move it, man. You can do whatever you want. You can enhance this treatment by moving and exaggerating these sensations. So that's helping the stroke move a bit faster too. It's starting to move now since you moved. So
That's okay.
yeah, so it's not as sore now, but generally there's another spot about here.
Yeah, you're right.
So, and this one is like the lower trap, so where that attaches onto the bottom border of the scapula. So you see that just flick a little bit. So what we could do is start to work that like that. So you work that like that. Do it with the elbow if you want, but I'll just do it with the thumbs just so you can actually see. It's not too bad. So let's go back up to these ones. So,
Yeah.
so I can do it.
Ah.
Move this up and down so I can pull that up to soften it and then push it down when I want to.
Oh.
Yeah, this one for Maddie is killer, huh? You're loving it. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, dearie.
Super confident with what I'm doing, and yeah,
Oh.
that's
Oh.
just weight on it, just weight on it, weight on it, weight on it. So when we went down through with our palm, this really was stuck, so it didn't move. So I've said it before, but squishy tissue is healthy tissue. So squishy tissue can stretch and compress. So unhealthy tissue is solid generally, and it won't move as the body kind of would like it to. So it can't, it's not flexible type of thing. So we keep on going like that. So this one, I'll show you can see like that. So we're going that way. In right where that origin of that tendon is, and then going up.
sorry. Oh.
Going like this. Up. So under. You see that? Under there and up. Like that and along. So you kind of get down here. Under there. And stretch that out. And go into the transverse process that's coming out, and we can kind of work that. So we're kind of stretching the scalenes and then working like that. So up into the scalenes, stretching them out from the collarbone up, stretching it like that, and working it. So in that run through the spine too, say if we had some spots like here that were stuck, we can do some scoops on those. So in there and then scoop it out like that. So you just identify where they are, and you sink it in right in, get right into there, and then you scoop it out so it's going in that direction. So a more visual way of doing it might be in here like that, and then scooping it away from where it's compressed. Away from where it's compressed. So once we're kind of happy that we've cleared a lot of that stuff, then we can start working on the neck itself. So we can kind of start exploring right along the occiput. So right where those neck muscles join into the base of the skull, it's a really good place to start. So we can go in on that 45 and then try and dig right under, so angle like that. So it's going right up. So, and then you sort of get a sense for what's melting and things like that. So you get it in that to be nice and
My brain.
yeah, going right into his brain, and then so what I'm doing, I'm on a spot, then I'm going to shimmy down. So just shimmy down there a little bit. Right in there, and shimmy down like that. So I'm going to go right round towards the ear, right up underneath that occiput still. So where you felt like there's some real spots, you get right in there, and then you scoop it down like that.
Oh, alright.
So it's in, and then down. So you kind of really pin it. I'll try and do that to see it a bit better. So yeah, so we're going to go in here, like that, and then just keep connection with that really tight tendon, and now pushing it down like that. Pushing it down and keeping hold of it, not letting up on it, like that. So you really identify where those stuck bits are. And you work it like that. Work it like that. Work it like that. You want like that. And then bouncing on it, wiggling it, jostling it, just to kind of trying to get it to shift out of where it's been stuck into those little nooks and crannies between the little spinous processes. Busy form into the shoulder blade like that, and just follow that, trace that shoulder blade like that. Like that. So there's some good spots. So someone that needed some heavy work, you just get the elbows in and you just trace along that border of the scapula again, and just pin the spots where they're stuck, where the stroke won't go through. Just pin it. So you kind of identify where the stuck spots are.
Yeah, oh fuck.
There. There, so right inside that scapula, pin that tendon, and then we want to move it away, shift it away from where it's jammed in towards the belly. You do that. The track tendon. Work it so I can sort of soften it by pulling it up and pushing into a soft tissue like that. Loving it? You know, easily spots it. You can push away from the middle, and you'll find scooping it down. Now, if you find anything that's particularly solid, work it more. Feels good, move on, don't waste time. So with this, bit of wax, connect with the the sacrum straight up with the heel of hand, like that. Connection, yeah, feeling it?
It's not that bad.
It's gonna feel good.
Yeah, there's pressure. Yeah,
Pressure.
Like in a bit, probably. Yeah. Oh, actually, hello.
Like that.
One little nugget somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, just pisiform, like the pointy bit on the heel of your hand, get that right into where the lumbar and the sacrum meet, and try and shift that out, but just more superficially for a start, and just sort of get a sense, you feel like there's a bit of money in there,
Yeah.
a bit of treasure.
Yeah, definitely build up the tightness.
Yeah. You get to another stroke from like this, stretching that out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, alright.
We can go for gold.
Oh,
Money spot.
yeah, alright.
So in there, on that angle there, so driving that spear into there, like that, yeah? And then I can explore into myself, down,
Yeah, definitely
in there, down,
Oh
there,
god, no.
yeah, like that. See how close to the bone it is? That's where the gold is, huh?
Oh,
So I'm gonna get that out there, and then kind of work it down. Like that. So we're just tracing right around. Now we're on the ilium there,
yeah,
your neck crest.
yeah.
So we want on the top of that. So we want to work around that, and any bit of glue, plaster that's there, we want to melt it. Melt it down. So move that on. Showing Maddie before is what you want to do. You push your thumb in there like that, and you push it sideways like that
Into the bone.
into the bone, into these spaces. Feel that?
Yeah.
Interesting. So you're kind of in there, into these spaces. This is kind of the stuff you can do. You did this with the elbow as well. Your thumb, you can
Like
kind
down
of,
into
each individual one.
each vertebrae.
Yeah. And push into that space. Kind of see how it feels good to get in there.
Yeah, get into those spots there.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is what gives you mobility.
Yeah.
So this is what stops the spine from moving, is
All the
these
joints-
bits.
All the joints can get like fused.
Yeah. So you go into the next one.
Oh, it's just so weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's good though, huh? Into these kind of spaces. So you're actually connecting with the bone into these spaces, get it moving, get it working.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see if this will work. Tripod on the back. Let's see if I can elbow along here. So actually on the sacrum, like that.
Ah. Ah. Comes the hairy ass.
It's all good. So we actually worked the
Yeah,
sacrum.
that's sacrum. Yeah, that was it.
It feels good,
Crikey. Try not to move to the tripod.
Catch all these glued attachments. So pisiform for a start, like that. This is where you need it. Yeah. And follow that up. So you pave the way with a smaller tool, And then a large one can come in and can really hit those tendons where they need the bit of extra blood. They're kind of stuck there, impinging on nerve flow, things like that as well. Getting a lot extra fresh blood into this area. Any kind of back pain as well, and hamstring dysfunction that can kind of stem from these blocks in through. So when you get a really good one, what you do, you just flush it down. So I'm gonna, just so the camera, it might look like this. Tripod's up on the thing.
Oh, what's my...
Oh, nothing? Oh, that's your hand.
Yeah, my hand. Sorry, bro. The towel's on there, doesn't matter.
Oh. 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 Oh.
You get all those spots. Then what we like to do is get into the head of the femur. So where those glute muscles coming from up here, they all kind of hit onto the head of the femur, the big leg bone. So we can hit those tendons here, work and hold on to them like that. We start at the side and then we're working around towards the top of that femur. So you're pretty good in these ones. Just try and hit all of them. So just with the thumb, what you might be able to see a bit easier. So we're going to hit in there.
Yeah.
That one.
I'm just close. I think it's a bit low on your left side.
Down there.
No.
Skimmed over it.
Oh, yeah.
So up in there.
Yeah, kind of. It still hurts.
That one.
I'll say short for now.
There.
Oh,
And then I can kind of scoop it out like that.
Oh, God. This is on fire.
Not a tripod with into an hour. Footy rub.
If you don't know what you need to get this,
Yeah.
you'll find 10
You'll
different...
find it. You can't hide. Can't hide.
Find at least 15 different things.
Yeah.
Glutes suck.
So catching all these glute attachments where they're coming off the pelvis, the sacrum kind of area. Yeah, any good ones, I'll kind of hold on a bit longer. And what we can do as well is go down this way. So here, and we go down like that, around. So we're going around here, so we can kind of get to the hip flexor even. So you keep on going, hit these sort of spots.
Tight TFL-ish.
TFL, yeah. And then I can, without turning the person over, I can kind of hit up into it there like that. With the elbow.
Oh, the foot.
So it's going down the foot. So I can kind of pull on his leg.
Oh,
push up.
fucking hell. Oh my God.
What a move, huh?
Dude. Far out.
What a great catch.
Oh,
So yeah,
Holy
it's enough, a little bit of a tickle, get the blood flowing.
yeah.
Head of the femur again, so this will be around piriformis, just there. Push into that, make sure that's alright. Then keep on tracing that head of that femur and you'll catch all these glute attachments. So keep on going. So to show you with the thumb so you can see, in there, might be double thumb, right into there and then dig them out, push them out like that if they need it. So that's we're at 30-minute mark and we've done the whole upper back and lower back and top of the glutes. So now we get on to do some legs. So lower glute and hamstrings. So
Hair just travels the whole way.
it's good. It's alright.
It's like a zebra.
It's not the hairiest bloke I've ever
Oh,
come
really?
across. Nah,
Oh, wow.
no way.
Oh.
You're fine.
Yeah,
So you're just going to warm up the bottom glute.
I've lost my title. Just so much fucking pain.
So you're sort of warming up, but we're also kind of getting some myo wax onto the area we want to work on as well. So I do strokes down like this, but I'll come around the other side just so the camera. So we go in like this, and then try and find these tendons like that, and then work down along them like that.
Way too sharp.
Like that.
Maybe a bit less.
There you go. So you just keep on going. Just follow that tendon, and then we're going to go down across the outside tendon and across the knee like that. Use it up pressure a little bit, and then kind of just keep going that little bit there, like that. Then we can do one here, up in there, like that. So this is just your warm-up strokes, Matty.
No.
You know, when you become raw vegan, mate, you will have no pain in your body. It'll pinch you, won't hurt.
You had
when you got no toxins in your body. So we're hitting a bit of adductors here as well. So then right here, I like doing a bit of double thumb gouging through the hammies, like that. And that really picks up some really deep stuff right down near the bone.
Oh
It's,
dear, oh dear.
It's been in there for a while, matey.
Mate, no, I'm
That one there.
Oh, fuck. What the hell?
Just one thumb.
Oh my god.
Just camp on that for a little bit. Park here. Hope parking's not too expensive.
That's right.
It's free parking today.
Free today.
And then we can do one that's inside here a bit. So what I like to do is hit like adductors. So you can hit up in here, right in the adductor. You probably can't see that one. Bring the camera around. So you can see you kind of hit right in the adductors, in there, and then you scoop it down like that. Can't even see that, but I'm actually scooping down along the hamstrings. So it's most important to get the high hammy really sorted out. So we can do a bit of calf.
Oh dear. Even like Achilles kind of area.
Yeah,
What?
do it all.
Oh dude, that angle like right into my arm. Maybe.
No, it's not. It's all right. So with the calf, I like doing the outside. The outside calf for a start, up there. Like that. And then so I'm sort of more in the middle bit there now. And then we can do a little bit on the inside. So just a bit of in there. But what's really good is just in here. So it's that inside calf, and we push to the outside a bit, and we hold that. You want that's a bit you want to kind of pin and scoop it. Pin and scoop it.
Fucking hell. Ah. Ah. Oh.
So, see Achilles. Ah. So I like just really giving that a good flush through, flush it away, like that. So that's a real quick calf. And then with the foot,
Oh.
give that a good knuckling, like that,
Ticklish.
down through there. And really get that plantar fascia, especially the little knuckle onto the where the plantar fascia
So you really get into that.
connects
that
on.
heel.
Yeah. So yeah, right in here, you really want to give that a good go on over, because that's where that plantar fascia starts up. So in here, so there's a bit of a spur even on Maddie there. You can feel that tight. So what I like to do is usually do a double thumb like that.
Oh.
And then really go in between all the toes. Flush it out, flush it through. I kind of like pulling on the toes as well.
I've seen these on YouTube.
Yeah. So you just kind of get the towel, so we can get this. No.
Put the toes off. Aaron's toes are like cracked everywhere.
Yeah. So now we're onto the other leg. Get you in it, brother. Elbow through that lower glute. Hit the top of the hammy a bit too, like that. Anything you feel like needs a bit of work, just into it and up. Bit of wax on, put it, depending on the person. Like Matty's got a little bit more hair, not heaps, but he's got a little bit, so we use a bit more wax just so it doesn't pull the hairs out. So we still want to get purchase and be able to pinpoint any spots that come up, so that we don't want to. We've got to get that right, and it's this experience that helps you know just how much you need, and when you're developing your strokes, then if it's stopping you, pulling your hairs out, then you know you've got to put a bit more on. If it's going too quick, wipe it down, and so you get it right. So we go elbows, so get right up into the top there, underneath that gluteal fold. Hit your tuberosity, your sit bone. You just sit there and wait, and then you can scoop those hamstrings down. So you go at the right kind of, that's more pointy, and that kind of flattens and not as hasn't got as much depth. We want to catch your adductors as well, so give them a good flush like that. Even though this is just a warm up for Matty, he's got a bit of tightness and restriction. Keep on going over and down across the knee, just that fraction, just to make sure everything kind of gets a bit of extra blood into it, it's melted a bit. So yeah, thumbs now, right in there.
Shit.
Make sure you're getting those spots and then pushing them out like that. Like that.
Oh. So much nervy crap going to my foot. Oh.
Yeah. So it might be in here. Like usually there's a spot about there.
Fucking car.
It needs to be worked. Like that.
What happened to slow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the other thing we did on the other side can be, you can have tendon issues, so you can be doing this kind of stuff where you pin the tendons like that, and then work it down like that.
Oh.
Bit of flossing. So here, like that.
Ah, yeah, that's good. Ah, yeah. No.
Go the inside one a little bit.
Oh. I've been getting like knee pain on the left side for like 6 months now. Like I'm feeling it go to my knees.
Yeah. So yeah, there might be a move like this where you just sort of pin that, hold it. You know? Or it might be the other way.
Yeah, no.
It might be here. Just hold that, and that knee pain will go.
Yeah.
So that's where the block is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
Is that the popliteal? Is that
Yeah.
underneath the kneecap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
If you've got popliteus, we might go in here. So we put a thumb into there. You know? All this can be done in an hour.
Ah, shit. How long's it been?
45, I think.
Oh.
Bit of calf. Mostly the outside here is where we kind of have that line of tension through the outside. Kind of work that a bit first. Inside gastroc. Get that flowing down there. And that'll go into your money spot just here. Just there.
My fucking money spots is everywhere, bro.
Yeah. Money spot.
Oh,
And so you work this a bit, you see here.
shit. Ah.
Inside calf. Let's see if it's camera. That's it.
Oh,
Do a bit
pass
of
out.
Achilles.
Oh.
So the Achilles, just pin it, hold on to it like that.
Ah. Oh, straight to the bloody little toe.
So yeah, there might be stuff on the outside here, so you go through there. Wherever it's kind of relative to the person, you kind of put a bit of time into, or even the, I'll show you on this one, but the inside, so it might be inside this bone here. You need to kind of get in and work like along there. And just unglue that shin splints. Like that.
Oh, yeah?
Just unglue,
Ah.
unglue. Like that. With the foot, pick it up, grab it, move it around, crack it a bit, pull on the toes. We do our moves, so the camera can see. Like that.
Ah.
Work like that. And go through the arch. So that's some of the stuff you can get done in an hour. How are you, Matty?
Dude.
You
Hey.
feel good?
Yeah, that's full on. I don't know if I'll be able to get up.
Yeah. Are you surprised how much coverage we got?
Yeah, definitely opens your eyes, I guess. Like, need to focus on certain areas. It naturally, like, kind of educates me, and like, oh, all right, that's the spot that definitely needs to be treated.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my god.
You're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. Report back to us. Let us know how you go at ninja training.
Come back with a wheelchair.
No, you're good as gold. Just need a bath, bro. Done.